Hunter, and I'm back! So you may have noticed I've taken a break the past couple of weeks. It's really just because I got really busy with work and I didn't have the time and energy to devote to recording all these videos and editing them. So for my own sake, I decided to take a little break, and I think it was actually good for me because it taught me two things. First off, as I have explained in a couple of these videos, I'm doing this Grateful Everyday thing as a challenge to challenge myself to think of 5 things that I'm grateful for every week. And the first week that I took a break off, it got me thinking, and I realized that as I had been doing them every week, I had started getting to the point where it was becoming more of like a rote thing as opposed to with the intention that I had started this to really think of things that I'm grateful for and helping me be more positive. It was still doing that, but I was just starting to get to the point where it was becoming more of a I'm doing it just because I'm doing it and not for the real reason. So I'm glad that I took a break because it got me to rethink about the purpose of why I'm doing this and get back to the main reason. The second thing that it taught me was that because I took a couple of weeks off, 3 weeks or so, I really noticed a difference in when I wasn't doing this as opposed to when I was. Another one of the reasons I started this was because my life had gotten really monotonous, remember? So I wanted to start this challenge to become more positive. And I noticed in the couple weeks off, on top of being incredibly busy, which was affecting my emotions and making me all like stressed out, not going through the process of thinking of 5 things that I'm grateful for and pushing myself towards that positivity also affected my mood. I started noticing just a slight bit more negativity than when I was pushing myself for all of these grateful things, even though, like I mentioned, that there's that little bit of I was doing it just because I was doing it kind of thing. So I'm glad to be getting back to this. So getting back to the main point of the video, this week on my Grateful Everyday series, I'm on the letter L. The first thing I'm grateful for this week is love. Obviously, that's such a simple thing to be grateful for. All the love in my life with the people that I care about and who care about me and who support me and are just in my life that I like spending time with. And I want them to be happy and they want me to be happy. Everybody needs love in your life, and that can even just be the love between your family and your friends. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love, but romantic love too. The second thing I'm grateful for this week is loyalty, and by that I mean the people that you have in your life who stand by you during tough times and who are there for you. You know, you can rely on them, and even being able to be that person for somebody else. Just a sense of loyalty and responsibility to the people you care about. The third thing I'm grateful for this week is my license. I got my license when I was 16. Basically, as soon as I could get it, I did, because I wanted to be able to drive, I wanted to be able to get myself places, and it's just a symbol of freedom, I guess, in a way. Having a license and the ability to drive just fills me with such a sense of freedom and independence. I kind of mentioned this when I mentioned interstates and being in the continental US, where if you wanted to, you could just get in a car and go and drive somewhere. And I just love that idea of freedom, of just endless possibilities of being able to go out and do whatever you want, and having a license and a car gives you that possibility. The fourth thing I'm grateful for this week is leisure. Leisure time. Just being able to take a step back from whatever it is that you're doing, work, or anything that's stressing you out, and relax. Take time for yourself. Do whatever it is that you feel like doing hobby-wise. Binge watch some TV shows or read, or just spend time with your puppy. I just think leisure time is so important because you need to balance your life between work and play. And especially recently, since I've been so incredibly busy with work, I have 2 different jobs, and I love both those jobs, but sometimes always working and always being on the go can just get really stressful, and so you need to set aside time for leisure, just relax and do something for you. And the 5th thing I'm grateful for this week are locks. That simple sense of security and privacy is something you don't want to overlook. So those are the 5 things I'm grateful for this week, and I'm also incredibly grateful to be back and doing this again. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe so you can see more videos from me. I'll be continuing this series next week. I promise I will be back, and I'm also inspired. I have been inspired recently to be trying some new things, so maybe you'll be seeing some other things on this channel too. So I hope you like this video and have a beautiful day. Bye!